Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us for the Dixon Realty Market Update for the first quarter of 2025 for the beautiful area of Incline Village, Nevada. We're going to start off with the median sales price for single-family homes, but I do want to remind you that there are 17 different areas within Incline Village and Crystal Bay. And so depending on homes that are selling in the high elevation, low elevation, or lake view or lakefront, you will see dramatic price differences depending on what is sold within those quarters. But when you look at the first quarter of 2025, the median sales price was $1,625,000. But last quarter, which was the fourth quarter of 2024, the median sales price was just over $2,150,000. But the first quarter of 2024 was $2.5 million. The median sales price for condos in the first quarter was just over $1 million. And last quarter, which was quarter four of 2024, median sales price was $994,000. The first quarter of 2024, though, was $820,000, which is a percentage increase year over year of 28%. For single-family homes that sold in the first quarter, which is January through March, there were 15 homes that sold. In the last quarter, there were 49 homes that sold October through December, which we historically do see more homes and condos selling in the fourth quarter before the year ends, possibly due to tax purposes. And then we do see a small decline in sales in the first quarter going into the second quarter in the Incline Village area. When you look at the first quarter of 2024, it's relatively the same at 28 homes that sold. Same with condos. In the first quarter of 2025, there were 18 condos that sold in those 3 months. In the fourth quarter of 2024, there were 35 condos that sold before the end of the year. In the first quarter of 2024, relatively the same. There's 20 condos that sold. All right, new contracts for single-family homes. This means that during the 3 months, homes that are on the market go pending and they're in escrow. We saw 10 homes go into escrow in the first quarter. In 2024, the fourth quarter, we saw 26 homes go into escrow. And so that looks like a dramatic change of 61% quarter over quarter. But that, like I said before, if you look at the peaks and valleys of the graphs, we historically see this year over year. The first quarter of 2024, there were 15 homes that went pending in that first quarter. All right, new contracts for condos. In the first quarter, there was 18 condos that went pending. In the last quarter, 2024, quarter four, there was 20 condos that went into contract trying to hurry and close before the ski season starts. In the first quarter of 2024, there were 15 condos that sold. New listings. Once again, you'll see on the graphs that the peaks and valleys of our market. New listings usually come on around the end of the second to the third quarter. And as you can tell, that is historically across the line, our seasons of change. So for the first quarter of 2025, there were only 36 single-family homes that came on the market. In the last quarter, quarter four of 2024, there was 27 homes that came on the market. And then quarter one of 2024, there were 24 homes that came on the market. New condos that come on the market in the first quarter, there were 45 to choose from, which you'll see a large increase of condos that hit the market in quarter two of 2024. But last quarter, which was quarter four of 2024, there were 26 condos that came on the market. And the first quarter of 2024, there were 39 condos that came on the market. Active inventory. So active inventory for single-family homes. During the first quarter of the year, there were 163 homes that buyers could choose from. In the last quarter, there was 217 homes for buyers to choose from. And then the first quarter of 2024, there was 138 homes to choose from. Once again, you'll see the peaks and valleys and how they're historically year over year. What's interesting is the active inventory for condos. First quarter of 2025, there were 144 condos to choose from. Last month, which was December, there was 99 condos to choose from. And the first quarter of last year, there were 93 condos to choose from. So there is an increase of activity with condos on the market at 55%. So here you'll see that the most inventory for condos in quite a few years was on the market at 223 condos to choose from in the quarter three of 2024. Days on the market for single family. So for the quarter of 2025, there was 113 median days on the market that homes sat on the market before they went pending. Last quarter, they sat on the market for 88 days before they went pending. And then quarter one last year, they sat on the market for 100 days before they went pending. Days on the market for condos, pretty much the same. The first quarter of 2025, condos were on the market for 52 days before they went pending. Last quarter, they were on the market for 101 days before they went on the market. But year over year, we do see somewhat customary 77 days on the market before they go pending. I know that was a lot of information to digest, but thank you so much for watching. And please visit one of our real estate professionals up in the Incline Village area at 930 Tahoe Boulevard, Suite 902 in the Raleigh Shopping Center. And they will be happy to help you with all your real estate needs. And we will be back for the second quarter of 2025 market update.